Here we see the online application. If this is your first time applying to the college, you need to click here, Create an Account. Now it asks us to create a username and a password that you will need to remember to log into the system. You then need to write your first name and your last name. Your last name is your family name. You need to put your birthday or your date of birth, and it must be month, day, and then year. For example, my birthday is in March, so I'm going to put 03 first. March 5th of 1989. Then you need to put your email address. You have to make sure that it is the best email address that we can get a hold of you. When you're finished, you will hit Submit. Next, we have to set up 3 security questions. Here, they give you a list of questions to choose. Then you have to write the answer that you remember. For example, what city were you born in? And then I type my answer. Second question, I'm choosing what is your first pet's name? And I'm writing my answer. And what is your mother's maiden name? Which means, what was my mother's family name before she got married and changed her family name? And when all finished, you will click I am not a robot and click Submit. Now it says it sent a one-time password to my email address. So I need to go to my email address on the computer or my phone and find this number. I logged into my Gmail account and received this verification email with the code 3481. This is the code I will use to log into the account. So I type in the code 3481, which was on that email. You have to go to your email address and see the verification code that they emailed you. Now it says that the verification was successful. Now it asks me to log in with that username and password that I just created. I click I am not a robot and I click Login. Here we can click Close to start filling out the application. We now have to choose the college, which we will scroll down and click Tacoma Community College. For the program, we are going to click down here to Transitional Studies. Up here, I will be enrolling as. If this is your first time applying to the college, we will click First Year. And in term, you will pick the time of year that you are starting, whether it's summer of 2021, or fall of 2021, or winter of 2022. And my degree focus is going to be English as a second language. Once I have selected Tacoma Community College, Transitional Studies, and English is a second language. I am now ready to hit apply. Now I am not completed with my application. I am only 20% complete. I now need to fill in all of my information. So I have my first name, my last name, SSN, which is Social Security number. Your Social Security number is not required. If you do not have a Social Security number, no problem. You can leave it blank. If you have a Social Security number, you can type it in here. Now for phone number. I want to click mobile phone, which is a cell phone. So now that I've clicked mobile phone, I can type in my phone number, like so. I confirm that I have my email address, and now I need to put my home address in the United States. If you do not have a home address, you can use the address here at Tacoma Community College, 6501 South 19th Street in the city of Tacoma. And the postal code is 98466 here in Washington. Then I'm going to click Next. Now it asks for your high school information. What school did you attend? If you did not go to high school here in the United States, you will click Add School or College, and you can type in the name of your school. You can type the name of the school in your native language. Then type in the country that you went to your school in, and then the address if you have it. If you did not go to school and you do not know the school that you went to, you can put Tacoma Community College. By searching for Tacoma Community College. You can put in Tacoma Community College. You need to put the dates. And again, if you did not go to high school in the United States, you can put Tacoma Community College, and you can put any date. I'm going to put April 1st to April 2nd. What will your high school completion status be when you begin classes? If you have a high school diploma, you can click High School Diploma, or if you've received the GED. Otherwise, you can choose 9th, 10th, or 11th grade if you do not have a high school diploma. Then we will click Next. For ethnicity, it asks if you are Hispanic or Latino, and I am not Hispanic or Latino. It then asks your race: white, Black African American, Hispanic Latino, Asian, American Indian, Alaskan Native, Native Hawaiian, and other Pacific Islands. I will click white for myself, and then click Next. Supplemental questions. First question: have you been in Washington State, federal, or tribal foster care? If you were not a child in the United States, you will most likely hit no, that you were not into foster care. Next question. Has either of your parents received their high school diploma? If your mom or your dad has received the high school diploma, you will say yes. And then it will ask you, has either of your parents earned a bachelor's degree, which is from the university? If your mom or your dad have gone to the university, you will click yes. If not, you will click no. Next question, are you currently employed? Which is about your job. If you have a job, you can click yes. If not, you can click no. Next question, are you seeking employment? Which means, are you looking for a job? Again, you can click yes or no. And the last question is about veterans, which is the U.S. military. If you or any of your family members are in the U.S. military, such as your parents, you would say yes or no. And when you're finished, you will click next. Now we're ready to review and submit. We will click yes, I accept, and click submit now. And our application has been submitted successfully.